My name's Craig from Non-Stop Kids Entertainment and welcome back to NSK TV. It's 12 o'clock, which can only mean one thing. It's magic time. That's right, 12 o'clock every single day of the week is magic time on NSK TV. And today I'm going to be doing some close-up magic. What is close-up magic? Close-up magic is magic that's done close-up with little objects like coins and cards and things like that. Now, before we get any further, I need you to do me a favour. First of all, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit subscribe. If you're watching this on Facebook, make sure you follow the Facebook page. And if you haven't subscribed and you haven't followed us on Facebook, make sure you do that because we put 6 videos up every single day, and that's the only way you can make sure that you don't miss a single episode. But guys, on with the show. And I want to start off by showing you something with 2 coins. Now this is a silver American dollar, okay? And this is an old an old English coin. This is an old copper coin. Now there's a reason that I'm showing you these 2 coins. And the reason is when I start doing magic for people, a lot of the time people turn around to me and they say, Craig, because that's my name, Craig. They say, Craig, tell me how you got into magic. How did you start doing magic? So I'm going to tell you how I started doing magic because then maybe that's something that you guys can start to do as well. Maybe you can learn how to do magic yourself. So when I was like 7 years old, I don't know if there's anybody watching this that's 7, but when I was 7 years old, I was watching the TV and there was a very famous magician on the TV. His name was Wayne Dobson. And Wayne Dobson was doing this amazing trick. And I'd seen magicians before and I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. But when Wayne Dobson did this trick, I was absolutely blown away. I had no idea how it was done and I was desperate to learn it. Let me show you the trick. What he did, right, is he had 2 coins. He had a silver coin, a big silver coin like me, and he had a big copper coin like me. And what he did is he reached in, he showed the 2 coins and he put them in his hand. And he reached in and he took one of the coins out. He took the silver coin out and he very, very, very cleanly showed that silver coin going into his pocket. He then asked the person he was doing the trick on, what does that leave in my hand? And the person said to him, that leaves the copper coin. And he said, yes, until I snap my fingers. And when I snap my fingers, the silver coin comes back. And he opened up his hand and he showed the silver coin was back inside his hand. And I was like, oh my gosh. I called my dad over. I called my mom over. I called everyone over. I rang up my friends and I was like, oh my gosh, you've got to see this trick. How does it work? Nobody knew how it worked. So I realized that there was a magic store not far away from where I lived. There was a magic shop. So I went to the magic shop and the man inside the magic shop said, hello, welcome to the magic shop. How can I help you? And I said, Mr. Magician, I really want to know how Wayne Dobson did the trick on TV the other day. And the man behind the magic counter said, I know exactly what trick you're talking about. And he went into the back and he came out with a silver coin and a copper coin and he showed the coins and he said, look, is this the trick you saw? It's a silver coin and it's a copper coin. He showed the coins, he put the coins in his hand and he said, I'm going to reach in, I'm going to take out a copper coin, I'm going to very cleanly put it in my pocket, show my hand empty. What does that leave? And I said, it leaves the silver coin. And he said, yes, until I snap my fingers and then the copper coin comes back. And he showed that he had the silver coin and the copper coin in his hand. I was like, yes, that's the trick. I want to know how that's done. That's so confusing. Please, please, please teach me how it works. And he said, well, you can buy it. And I said, okay, how much is it? And he said it was £5. Now, I'd been saving up my pocket money and I had exactly £5 to spend. And I was like, yes, I'll buy it. And I took it home and I realized it was quite a difficult trick to do. But I spent the next few weeks practicing it over and over again. All the time, I would be sitting in my bedroom practicing this trick. My mum would call me to go and get ready for dinner. I'd be practicing the trick. I'd be at school and on the way to school, I'd be practicing the trick. I'd be in lessons. I'd be practicing the trick. When I went to bed at night, I'd be practicing the trick. And I got to a point where I could actually show a silver coin and a copper coin. I could put them into my hand. I could reach in, take one of the coins out. I could very cleanly put it into my pocket. Okay? I could snap my fingers and I could show that it's back in my hand. I was like, this is absolutely amazing. So now, for the first time ever, I'm going to be able to show you the trick. Now, I want you to watch very, very carefully. Like I said, I've got a silver coin and I've got a copper coin, okay? Now, I'm going to put one coin in my pocket. I'm going to put a silver coin in my pocket. What does that leave in my hand? It leaves a copper coin, doesn't it? Of course it does. I'll show you. It leaves the copper coin. But if I snap my fingers, the silver coin comes back. I can even do it again for you one more time. Look, there's the silver coin. There's the copper coin. Now, if you were here, you could choose which coin we did this with. But let's just pretend that you say the copper coin. No, let's just say you say the silver coin. I put the silver coin in my pocket. What does that leave in my pocket, in my hand? It leaves the copper coin, doesn't it? But the other thing you need to learn about magic is just when people think they know where the trick's going, you need to change the trick, which is why there's nothing in my hands at all. And that is the story about how I became a magician. And I like doing magic with coins. I like doing magic with money. And that's a coin trick. But I'm going to show you another trick that uses money, but it doesn't use coins, it uses actual folding money. You see, as well as being a magician, I'm also a pickpocket. But I only use my powers for good, so it's not a problem. But I am actually a pickpocket, and I'm going to show you how to take money off somebody without them realising it, okay? I've got a wallet here, I've got my wallet, and I want to show you inside the wallet because I want you to see that inside the wallet there's money. I want you to see that inside the wallet I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, I have £100, that's 20, that's 40, that's 60, that's 80, that's £100. Now, what a pickpocket does is a pickpocket steals. They take money off people without them realising it. So you could be walking down the street and somebody could bump into you and later on you'll check and you haven't got your wallet anymore or your purse. I do demonstrations in pickpocketing, but I'm going to show you how to take just the money out of the wallet. So not to take the wallet, but just take the money. So your job is to watch that money inside that wallet. I'm going to put it there on the table, but you have to watch that money the whole time because I'm going to take this money out of this wallet without you realizing it. So I want you to watch that money the whole time. Don't blink for a second. Remember, I'm going to take the money out that wallet without you realizing it. So your job is to watch money the whole time because remember, I'm going to take that money out that wallet without you realizing it. So you've got to watch that money the whole time. Watch that money in that what you get the idea. Watch the money. Now, to do this, I have to use misdirection, which means I have to make you look somewhere else. Because if you're looking at this money the whole time, there's no way I'm going to be able to take it out of there. So I have to make you look somewhere else. So I do have another wallet. And inside this wallet, I have receipts. Put them there for a minute. Now, these receipts are the same size. They are the same shape. And they are the same weight as £20 notes. They are identical in every way. Other than these receipts are worth absolutely nothing. They're worthless. But this is what I'm going to use to take the money out of the wallet. You see, I'm going to misdirect you. I'm going to make you look at the money. And because you're looking at the money, you're not going to look at the wallet. And that's when I know I can get you. So your job is to try and keep an eye on the wallet. Even though I tell you to look at the money, keep an eye on the wallet. Try and watch both, okay? And I want you to watch very carefully and do not blink for a second because if you blink for even a second, you'll miss it. Look, I'm going to hang these here and it happens on 3. Watch. 1, 2, 3. It's that quick. You see now I have over here 20, 40, 60, 80, I have £100 over here, and if I've got £100 over here, that means I'm £100 better off. So when you have a look inside this wallet, which you should have been looking at the whole time, you're not going to believe this. But inside the wallet, let me show it you, is the receipts. And that's why you never want to trust somebody that looks like me. There you go. So we're going to do one last thing for you guys now. One final trick, and then I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to move my table out of the way for this, just slightly to the side, because this is one of my favourite tricks. Now, I do this trick really good, but if you want to see somebody who does this trick even better than me, check out Ryland on NSK TV, because he does this trick brilliantly. But I'm going to show you the trick. The trick uses 3 ropes. It uses a medium-sized piece of rope, it uses a big piece of rope, and it uses a little piece of rope. The little piece of rope is very little, the medium-sized piece of rope is very medium, and the big piece of rope is very big. You get the idea. Now this is what's going to happen, guys. I'm going to try right in front of your eyes to make the ropes look like they're all exactly the same size. So in other words, the small piece is the same size as the medium-sized piece, which is the same size as the long piece. So it looks like this. When I shake the ropes, blow, snap my fingers, that's the signal for the magic to happen. That's when I can start to shake the ropes and pull them. And as I do, you'll see that those 3 ropes become exactly the same size. In other words, the first piece of rope, that's that one, is the same size as the second piece of rope, that's that one, which is the same size as the third piece of rope. You get the idea, they're all the same size. But I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll get rid of one of the pieces of rope. That just leaves us with 2. So now you know what's going to happen, I'm going to do it again. Watch those 2 pieces of rope. You see, with 2 pieces it's easier to follow, but if I blow, we end up with 1 long piece. Now the rope fuses together. Now I shouldn't do this again, but I'm going to do it again. Now the only way to do this again though is to cut the rope in half, but I don't have scissors. Luckily I don't need scissors because I have the sharpest fingers in the world. My fingers are called scissor fingers. And I can actually use my scissor fingers to chop through a rope. Watch. I'll hold the ends over here, middle over here. I'm going to use my scissor fingers to cut the rope into 2. And once I cut the rope into 2, now I've got 2 pieces of rope. I can once again make them go back. Watch right here. 1, 2, 3. And that's when the 2 pieces of rope go back together. Now I'll teach you how it works. People think I've got 2 pieces of rope. I've only got 1 piece of rope. But what I do is I hold the ends in one hand, I hold the middle in the other, and I make the ends in the middle change places so quickly it looks like 2 pieces of rope. I'll prove it to you. Watch the ends over there. Watch the middle over there. I'm going to make the ends in the middle change places on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da. Thank you. You don't look very impressed. I'll do it for real. Look, you take the first end, pull it into your hand, you blow, first end jumps over there. You take the second end, you pull it into your hand, you blow, second end jumps over there, ends are over there, middle's over there, the ends of the middle have changed places. Isn't this the weirdest thing you've ever seen? Like, I think it's weird. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to take the ends, and instead of making them jump from one place to another, I'm actually going to pull them off the rope. Look at that. I can actually pull the ends off a rope, which is really weird. But that leaves us with a middle over here, which is no good. So we'll put the ends back on. As I go down through the rope, anytime you want to, you just say stop. No, before I get to the end. I'll count to 3. I'll start. You say stop. 1, 2, 3. I haven't started yet. Stop being silly. Look, I'll do it like this. Just say stop. Oh, there. Okay. Watch carefully. I'll take the ends and I'll wrap them over the rope like this. Now you can see them dangling on there. This is the most amazing thing you'll ever see. Watch. 1, 2, 3. And the ends go back on. Which leaves us with 1 long piece of rope. And I want to go back to the way I was at the beginning with 3 pieces of rope. So I need to cut this rope in 2. Luckily I have my magic scissor fingers, which means I can cut right there. That's 1 piece of rope, 2 pieces of rope, and 3 pieces of rope. But I'm sure you remember at the beginning, we didn't have 3 pieces of rope like this. We didn't have 3 pieces of rope that were the same size. We had 3 pieces of rope that were different sizes. So if I just shake, 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 I can make them go back to the way they were. That's the small piece. That's the medium-sized piece of rope. And that's the long piece of rope. And that's the miracle of the 3 pieces of rope. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching. It's a bit of close-up magic for you. Now, please don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. We put 6 videos up a day, every single day. So whether you like magic or party games or action dances, baking, maths, science, it doesn't matter. We got something for you, but 12 o'clock every single day, that's when we put the magic up. So make sure that you follow us on Facebook and do all that fun stuff. And if you want to speak to Non-Stop Kids about having a virtual party, just go to www.nonstopkids.co.uk. Fill in the form, we'll get right back to you. Guys, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing day. My name's Craig from Non-Stop Kids.